Welcome. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of firework chemistry. We'll explore what makes those brilliant colors and dazzling effects light up the night sky. Let's uncover the science behind the sparkle and see how chemistry turns simple ingredients into spectacular displays. Today, we're diving into firework chemistry. Our goal is to explore the vibrant colors created by different metal salts. We'll do this using a simple but powerful method called the flame test. It's a way to see how metals react to heat, producing those brilliant hues we associate with fireworks. This sets the stage for understanding the science behind those dazzling displays in the sky. Fireworks are more than just a dazzling show in the sky. They're actually giant chemical reactions happening high above us. Today, we're going to explore how the brilliant colors we see come from heating different metal ions. Each metal lights up with its own unique hue, turning the night into a vibrant canvas of color. It's science and art combined in an unforgettable display. Flame tests are a type of qualitative chemical analysis, meaning they help us identify what an element is, not how much of it there is. When we place certain metals into a flame, they change its color. That color acts like a fingerprint, telling us which element is present in the solution. Because of this, flame tests are considered an analytical technique, a practical way to figure out what's inside a sample, just by observing the flame. Let's break down what's really happening here. When metal atoms get heated, their outer electrons soak up energy and jump out to higher energy levels, different orbitals. But they don't stay there long. As they drop back down to where they started, they release that energy as light, tiny packets called photons. The color of that light depends on how much energy was absorbed and then given off. So the light's color tells us a story about the electron's energetic journey. When we're in the lab, safety isn't optional, it's the foundation. So stand up at all times, wear your safety goggles without fail, and tie back any long hair. If anything goes wrong, tell your teacher immediately. Keep your eyes on your equipment, work together, and ask for help when it's time to pack away. Most importantly, stay focused and enjoy the process. Today, we're exploring the colors metal salts produce using a flame test. Let's get started safely. Now let's turn to the equipment we'll be using. This is the foundation for everything that follows. The right tools make all the difference, whether it's hardware, software, or any other gear. We'll cover what's essential, what's optional, and how to get the most out of each piece. Having the right setup means smoother work, better results, and less frustration. So let's dive into the specifics. When we're working in the lab, safety has to come first. That means turning the Bunsen burner to the safety flame whenever it's not in use, and tying hair back to keep it clear. Always wear goggles, use low concentrations of chemicals, and never consume anything. Broken glass goes in the glass bin, and we sweep up any shards right away. Keep equipment away from the bench edges, and tell the teacher if there's any breakage or cuts. These steps help protect us from burns, cuts, irritation, and environmental harm. Let's start by getting ready for the experiment. Tie back long hair and put on safety goggles, safety first. Then, gather a heat-proof mat and a Bunsen burner. Connect the burner to the gas tap, placing the mat underneath to protect the surface. Light the burner with the collar closed, then carefully open it to get a strong blue flame. Next, take a wooden splint soaked in a metal salt solution, hold it near the flame's tip, and watch for color changes. Remember to smother the splint after use, and repeat with different solutions. In this task, we're exploring the colors produced by different metal salts when heated. We'll test sodium, potassium, lithium, copper, and calcium salts. As each salt burns, it gives off a unique flame color, a clue to its identity. Our job is to carefully follow the method, observe the flame colors, and record what we see in the table. This hands-on approach helps us connect chemical properties with visible effects. Let's get started and watch the colors come to life. When we heat different metal salts, they produce flames in a variety of colors, from yellow-orange to lilac, crimson, green-blue, and orange-red. Each color corresponds to a specific metal salt, like sodium, potassium, lithium, copper, or calcium. In this task, we follow the method carefully and note the flame color for each metal salt in the table provided. This helps us connect the flame's color to the metal present, a key step in understanding how elements emit light. Now it's time to get creative. We're going to design a firework display with 10 fireworks. For each one, decide what color or colors you want it to show in the sky. Then, figure out which metal salt will create that color. You can also think about adding special effects, maybe a crackle, a whistle, or a unique shape. This task puts you in the shoes of a pyrotechnician, balancing safety with spectacle to create a memorable show. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on the colors you saw in the flame tests and the metals they revealed. Think about what surprised you most during the experiment. Remember the 3 keywords that stood out today, and consider the science skills you practiced, along with any others from different subjects. Once everything's packed away safely, choose at least one question to answer before you leave. This video was created with SlideSpeak. Visit SlideSpeak to turn your presentations into engaging AI-narrated videos.